Oh, Super Lisu.
Yes.
Where does it come from?
Super Lisu means hair. And when I visit schools, I'm giving you now one of my secrets that I challenge the children. I say, hair in which language?
Ah, yes. In which language? Because that is not English, that is not Kiswahili.
I have them guessing. It's not English, it's one of the tribes in Kenya, and I hope none of the schools I'm visiting are going to watch this, but it's hair in Luya.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
And so I'm saying even the super here, this is like a comb.
Yes. Yes. So this is the first book called My Super Hair.
Right.
That came out just at the end of 2021.
Okay.
And this is the first book about Kendi. She lives in Nairobi with her dad.
Right.
And one day she has an unexpected encounter and discovers that she has superpowers. Mm-hmm. And the powers come from her natural hair.
Whoa.
And different hairstyles give her different superpowers.
Sounds so interesting.
So she has like 5 different superpowers that come from her hair. And this is basically her journey of discovery. We are introduced to Super Lisu as a heroine, basically. And then the second book, which you have, is called The Locust Attack. Mm-hmm. It just came out last month, and it's currently Textbook Center Kids Club Book of the Month.
Wow.
And here it's Super Lisu in action. You know, she's got her first mission. Desert locusts attack Kenya.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Desert locusts.
Very relatable.
Very relatable. And I think this is a good time for people who don't know about the desert locust. It's such an important part of what is happening in climate change and food security.
Right.
To have those conversations with children in a way they can start understanding what is happening in this country or in East Africa. And Super Lisu rises to the challenge.
It sounds so interesting. Like, I think I need this before I sleep. So the hairstyle that she changes, she gets different powers.
She gets different powers.
Okay.
Yeah. And there was a couple of things I was very deliberate about Super Lisu. One, the age group. Mm-hmm. When I decided, I had this idea in my head for a while. I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had a superhero and power comes from hair? You know, hair is such a big part of our lives.
It is.
We change up our hair all the time. Sometimes people tell me, I didn't recognize you. You changed your hair.
Right.
You know, we can do so many fun, interesting things with our hair. When I was young, I had natural hair, and I really was one of those hardcore natural hair teenagers. At a time, it was not cool. And
everyone was palming their hair.
Everyone was palming my hair, and I was really trying to hold strong with my natural hair.
Right.
And I used to get teased. Your hair is so hard. Why are you walking around with your hair like that? What's wrong with you? Why don't you do your hair? Eventually, I succumbed to peer pressure and permed my hair, and I felt so sad.
Ooh.
Because everyone made me feel like having natural hair was not cool.
Right.
It was not, being your natural self. No, you needed to perm your hair.
Right. And let's talk about even the front page and talk about Kendi.
Yes.
Kendi's hair.
Yes.
And as you can see, it's all the kinks
Yes.
are out
Yeah.
in this big afro.
Yeah.
So why was it important for you to put in the